Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 6 to the Sky. This episode, what I want to do is try and see just how many of these final little bits of the quest, this quest line here, we need to do. Ideally, I want to get all of these done. I don't quite know if that'll be possible, but I think it's worth a shot. I think we should start clearing out this quest line, so finish these ones, then maybe get like the Flux Plug and the, whatever these portals are called again, the Void Miner. And I don't know, branch off and try and, complete something. So the first step, I'm going to actually try to finish all of these Pneumaticraft stuff. I don't know if it'll be completely finished in this episode. I'm hoping so. Oh, look at the sun creaking through there. But we'll give it a shot, right? I've got it bookmarked here. These are the 5 things we need. Pretty simple, right? Some of these should hopefully be relatively easy to make. Some of these, well, actually, just looking at them now, they don't look too bad. I think we're going to be able to do this pretty well, hopefully. So let's dump some of this stuff away. We might need a few things, but we also might not. Okay, so first things first, vacuum pump. This guy is going to need a turbine rotor, a pressure gauge, 2 of each of those. The pressure tubes and stuff we have. The turbine rotors need turbine blades, which apparently you make in a pressure chamber. So gold and redstone. It looks like this is going to be something we're making. And why not make a lot of it? So I will put this in here. Let all of that get put into this compressor here. Did we hook this guy back up? No, he's currently draining. Let's grab a pressure tube. Actually, wait. We need possibly the wrench, which I thought I had. I've confused myself. I swear. Oh, the wrench is probably charging, right? So the wrench is charging. Oh, it actually is hooked up. So it's hooked up, but we're still losing pressure. Nope, we're gaining pressure. Okay, very confused, but sure, that's fine. That's fine by me. So we should have turbine rotors. We have all of them, well, almost all of them. I think we got another 16 coming through. Maybe? Or did it really just make... Oh, no, we had 32. That was a visual bug. So there we go. Pressure gauges, pretty simple. So let's see, 2 of those. Then we're going to need to get 2 rotor blades. And we should have ourselves this vacuum pump. Here it is. Hold shift for info. This machine is used to achieve a vacuum. To do this, this machine uses pressurized air. Apply pressurized air at the plus tube, and when 2 bar is reached, air at the negative tube will be sucked. Okay. Sure. I honestly not sure what the point of this is. So he has a cool little visual. It looks pretty cool. This is the plus tube where you put in the pressure. And this minus tube is apparently where it sucks in air to make a vacuum. Very strange. Vacuum pump, pressure, information. What's the use of him, though? What is he used in? It doesn't really say. Does the quest book tell me? Vacuum. Reverse pressures into the negatives. Okay. When used on a pressure chamber, it currently only extracts enchantments from items by using the item and a book. Okay, so if we had an item that we enchanted, like let's say our pickaxe had Fortune 3 on it, we could put the Fortune 3 pickaxe plus a book into a negatively pressured chamber, and it will take the enchantment off of the pickaxe and put it on the book. So we don't really need that at the moment, so I guess, I don't know, it kind of looks cool, so maybe I'll just place it down over here. Maybe. I don't know, it kind of looks weird. I'll just put it away. We don't need it, but we have it, and we have the quest ticked off. Beautiful. Next on the list is the fluid mixer. Similar stuff needed. We're going to need to get some of these reinforced bricks again. This is a classic. Let's just make a few of them, and then turn a few of them into a lot of these. And then make some of these, not all of them, into the walls. There we go. Fluid mixer. We have the walls now. We need 2 small tanks, so we're going to have to craft some metal bars, iron bars, whatever they're called. And here we go. 1, 2. There's our 2 fluid tanks. Beautiful. And another rotor, which should be pretty easy. Boom, boom. Fluid mixer. Boom. So this guy uses pressure to mix 2 fluids together, producing a fluid and or item output. Providing more pressure will speed this machine up, but also use air faster. So we can actually look up the recipes here. And as you can see, if we put in water and lava, it will output us obsidian. Beautiful. If we put in vegetable oil or plant oil and ethanol, we get a drop of glycerol and we get biodiesel. This one requires 2 bars of pressure. This guy requires 0.5 a bar. The lava water thing, it doesn't seem too bad until you remember the alternative, which is just putting lava in here gives us obsidian without any need for like pressure or anything. So the glycerol though, I think that's used in some other recipes. We can probably look this up. Boom, glycerol. Yeah, you can use it to make 2 speed upgrades, or there's an alternative that uses sugar, but you only get 1 speed upgrade. You can also get a bandage that heals you. That's pretty cool. It can be used as fuel, I guess, as a byproduct, because I think it makes biodiesel, right? So it's just an extra that you can use for a few different things. So the main reason you would use this is to get the biodiesel, and then the biodiesel, I believe, you can turn into plastic. Yeah. So there's that method there. We can place him down, have a look at him. He looks pretty cool. He looks very similar to this guy over here, the thermopneumatic processing plant, with like the different tanks. Only this guy has that 3rd tank for an extra liquid. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, once again, though, we're kind of set up. I think we can do pretty well as it is. Like, have a look at the plastic we've got. We don't need to worry about plastic. In fact, this guy, oh, not this guy, but if we put coal in here, he'll keep making plastic. I don't really need to at the moment, so we'll leave him as he is. But yeah, we're pretty good in the plastic department. Next up, however, is sugar. So we are going to need a tank with or a bucket of lubricant. Okay. So we need lubricant. Is that what the fluid mixer made? No, it made biodiesel, and then the biodiesel can make lubricant. Okay. There is an alternative. We can use diesel, like just normal diesel, which honestly, that's probably what we'll do. The other thing I may or may not have just noticed was with the Amazon tablet, we can just buy a bucket of lubricant and get the quest done. Do I want to do that? What else is lubricant used for? If it doesn't really have a use, I won't really bother. Oh, you can make a drill bit. Interesting. Faster than compressed iron, dig modes. So this is essentially like a hammer, right? It can do 1x1s, 1x2s, 1x3s, and it can do 3x3s. Vein, ores, and logs. So you can vein mine ores and logs with this guy. Pretty cool. This seems extremely handy for, say, survival mode. Just like a normal world, right? Just a normal world. But on Skyblock, we don't really need that. We kind of just grow stuff or sieve stuff. So we don't need a drill bit that's really cool. Can I search the lubricant again? So that sort of thing is cool, but it's kind of... we don't really need it. And then what else? Nothing really, unless you can use the actual bucket to craft things like, you know, the speed upgrades. I think what we'll do is we'll just buy some with the Amazon tablet. Amazon tablet, there we go. I think we have some emeralds in here already. Let's pull this tablet out. Oop, a little bit of a... oh my god. Some of these things are so buggy. Like, there we go. Okay, let's open this guy up. Oh, you know what? We probably need either a tank or a bucket. I'm going to try putting a bucket into this chest. Otherwise, we might have to link our tablet to an actual... yeah, it's still not working, is it? Oh, wait, no, this is... 1 emerald for... is this what we want? I think it's the other way around, because we pay emeralds and we get this. So I think... we want to do this one, where we pay emeralds and we get the lubricant, instead of putting the lubricant in and getting the emerald. Okay. It is pretty cool that you can sell some stuff with this method. We could actually start selling things. What would be worth selling? Oh, you can buy andesite. I think we needed that for something at one point. You can buy advanced monitors. There's some pretty cool things in here. What I'm thinking though is if we go to like the fluid section over here, we could start selling our crude oil or like our kerosene and stuff for emeralds once we're done with the rest of the stuff. So that is something to keep in mind. Let me go ahead and craft a tank. Oh, I've got to get closer to my network. Tank. I want it to be a Pneumaticraft tank. One of these. Might as well. I'm sure it will work. Place this guy down here, then I think it's use shift right click. Yep, so now it's linked. Press right click, and now I would like lubricant, so I'm going to right click this, so it has a 1 next to it, so we're going to be ordering 1 bucket of lubricant. We'll click place order. Then all the drone stuff will happen. You see them on the minimap actually. You can see the dot over here as he gets closer. Or something. And then normally they just shoot like a laser at it, right? Oh, here he is. Amazon delivery drone. He has taken the emerald. Then I believe he's going to zippities up out of existence. Possibly. The drones are pretty cool. Look at that. They have little spinny blades. How cool is that? Oh, and there we go. This drone appeared. Oh, and he's actually using the door. He's not teleporting away. Awesome. Beautiful. And here we go. We have a small fluid tank with lubricant. I should be able to pick this guy up and have him retain the fluid. There we go. And now I should be able to craft a speed upgrade. So here we go. The lubricant tank goes in, some sugar, lapis lazuli, and we get a speed upgrade. And we get to keep the tank. It just empties. So that is something cool to note as well. So, speed upgrade. It shows you everything you can put it in, which is pretty cool. What we're probably going to do, though, is chuck it in this. Speed upgrade. So I assume it's going to use more air. Oh my god, why is this going 100? I think it keeps resetting. I wanted him to be on not 100, if I'm honest. Place 100 there. Place this here. Is it working again? I think it's working. And it should be faster. How can we tell if it's faster? 6, 7, 8. 8. We're looking at 9. That's not too bad. If we put this in, how much faster? I think it's noticeable. It's definitely noticeable. I'll say that much. So, that is the speed upgrade quest done. So far, all of these are done. All we have left are the flux compressor and this electrostatic compressor. So, let's go ahead and see what these are going to cost. The flux compressor needs actually quite a few different things. So, what we're going to have to do is probably try and get some more transistors and those other things. So, what I'm going to do is... I'm just going to put 16, 16, and a stack of those in there. We'll let them go in. There's still some plastic left over. We might have to put more plastic in, depending on how many this will craft. But that's going to make some transistors and some capacitors. And then we can make our printed circuits. What else do we need? We need another turbine. Should be easy enough. We require... Oh, what next? A compressed iron gear. Well, it's pretty easy, so there we go. And yeah, just these printed circuit boards, which are going to need these capacitors and transistors, which should be getting crafted in there. If two things: if there's enough pressure, which it's charging, and if there's enough plastic, which I think there is, but I think it just needs more pressure. So, what is the plan with the pressure? Let's double check everything. First things first. Are these guys still working? There's gasoline in here. They appear to be working. They're producing 75 milliliters per tick. That's pretty good. This guy's working. Oh, there's warnings. Provide a redstone signal. Oh yeah, I turned them off. That makes perfect sense. Okay. I think I turned everything off, didn't I? Let's grab some levers. This can go here. This can go there. It's going to be quite a messy situation. Did I turn these off as well? Enable on high signal. I did. Oh my god. I would like you to be on the side of the guy. Can I do that? I thought I... Huh. Okay, well, I mean, that works too. No doubt about that. Let's get a stack of levers. Give myself one. There we go. Boom. Turn you on. Turn you on. Turn you on. Boom. Okay. Pressure is in the building. And by in the building, I mean going into here at what should be an extremely high rate. At least compared to before. Have we gotten anything yet? I'm actually surprised. It should be pretty fast. Because these are on now, right? Yep, no problems. This guy still has a problem? Nope, no problems. He's realized he doesn't have a problem. He was merely pretending to have a problem. Okay. Yeah, sure. We should be good. The only other thing I can think of would be like something like this. Maybe take the stuff out so that it stops sucking up all the air. But, oh, I heard it work. So we should at least have something. Alright, we do in fact have some transistors. I see more in there. And if you look, there's actually no more plastic. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab half a stack. We definitely won't need half a stack, but I'll just chuck it in there to get some of these other bits processing too. Alrighty, it just took out more of, I don't know, are they the capacitors? Which ones are those? Yeah, the capacitors. We currently have the 16 transistors. Hopefully we get, what, like 8 or something? Capacitors, just enough to get crafting. There we go, a little bit less than 8. That is fine by me. We need 2 printed circuit boards, which should be easy. 1, 2. Oh, we only got to make 1. Oh, no, we got to make 2. It's just struggling a bit. Let's open an inventory to refresh everything. There we go. Boom. Flux compressor. So this guy uses energy, RF energy, so we can connect him here to generate pressure. So we can slap it down like so, I believe. Oh, no, he actually has a specific side that the air comes out. So we got to place him like this. Power connects, pressure connects. He has power in him, and I think he's just sort of doing it. Maximum energy usage, 40 RF per tick, or FE, it doesn't really matter. I think that's forge energy. And the other one I think is called redstone flux, but they're a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you ever hear me say RF per tick, it doesn't really matter. They're interchangeable. I've noticed, actually, to be honest, a lot more often now I'm seeing FE per tick instead of the RF that I'm used to seeing. So maybe I should start saying FE per tick. But yeah, I think we're good to go. I think it's doing its thing. Yeah, it's making currently 16 milliliters per tick. So not nearly as much as, say, this guy. Oh, he is apparently very hot, so he's losing efficiency. But this guy makes, when he's running efficiently, 75 milliliters per tick. So he's a lot better. But he also needs fuel, whereas this guy just needs power. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll leave him on for now. I'll leave them on just for now because I would like to finish with this guy, the electrostatic compressor. Now, this guy should be relatively easy. We're going to make that guy there. We're going to grab some plastic. So we made the turbine rotor. It also looks like we might be out of compressed steel, so let me maybe just chuck some blocks in there. All we need is an advanced air compressor, which, yeah, just needs compressed iron. This guy we can make, the normal air compressor. Boom. And then we're just waiting on the compressed steel, which, once it gets put in here, it should instantly transform. Yep, there it is. Is that transformed? Oh, in a little bit, it'll be transformed. It's getting there. Then we'll have compressed iron, bada bing, bada boom. Everyone can be happy because we can make the advanced air compressor. So close, yet so far. Alrighty, the block of compressed iron is complete. Turn it into compressed iron ingots, and we should be able to do this. Advanced air compressor uses one of these advanced pressure tubes which you make with the whole laser drill setup that we set up earlier. And then finally, electrostatic compressor. Now, what does this guy do? Alright, so this guy generates a lot of air from lightning strikes. See the GUI or JEI information tab for much more information. Okay, so here we go. We've made this guy the electrostatic compressor. Now, he does need to be attached to some sort of, pipe, some sort of tubing. What I could do is, well, you know what? First off, let's place him down right here. You know what? It looks pretty cool. He also has spots on every side for the stuff to go. He obviously needs direct skyline because he has to be struck by lightning. So I imagine so, unless you can do like a lightning rod that you build on top of him, perhaps. So what if we perhaps? I mean, we could just place it like here. Yeah, I guess that works. So here it is, electrostatic information. He creates 200,000 per strike, 200,000 air. Connected compressors, 1. Max air redirected. Lightning rod length. Average strike time. Okay, so the average strike time, it's going to currently take 83 minutes and 20 seconds per lightning rod with optimal sized grid. Very interesting. I think what you do is you set up like some full massive system for this, as opposed to just slapping it down how I did. When lightning strikes with a full air tank, not all the energy can be redirected. Connect up more iron bars to the underside of the electrostatic compressor. So it needs grounding. Okay, so I think at the moment, it'll just explode. And it needs iron... Oh, I made a scary noise. So it needs to be grounded. Interesting. So iron bars. Like these iron bars? I mean, I guess. They probably look cool when they get placed. Iron bars. Let's get a few of them. How are we going to do this? This is going to be very interesting. Where do I want to set it up? I kind of want to set it up back there, but I'm not sure. Maybe I should set it up just like here. I'm very confused. You know what? Let's give this a try. So I'm going to grab an axe, break this. Oh, it's right above a fluid pipe. So maybe I will move it to be. I mean, this probably works, right? Just putting it here. Let's give that a shot. So, electrostatic compressor, boom. The textures are a little bit weird due to my shaders. No problems there, right? So I've placed one iron bar. Does it tell me about that? Yes, grounding, 10,000. So I need to do quite a lot of these. Is it possible? What I can probably do, select the iron bar as a material, hold 7, do a build to me, have the range max. I don't think the range matters when you do a build to me, but I'll still change it. Oh, have I built this above the platform here? I have, but it dodges our structure sort of thing, like our stuff, so we can dig a hole. Let's right click. That will place more. Place this here too. I think we're gonna need even more than that though. Let's open it up and check. Oh, I need to be probably up here. That'll probably make more sense. Here we go. Open this guy. Let's have a look. Currently we're at 90,000, so I pretty much have to double this with a little bit more, which I imagine that's what the rest of these iron bars will make up for. Let's break this and sort of drop down a bit. Ooh, drop down a bit too much, it looks like. Okay. So, as you can see, I right-clicked, and it decided to start building from the bottom up, instead of from the top to the bottom. Which makes sense when you're using the Build to Me gadget, normally, because it makes like a bridge, so it'll make it as far as I can go. In this specific situation, it was not handy. Now, I could undo, and that will put everything back in my inventory. But instead, what I'm going to do is just make more iron bars, and then build up from there, so that we have, like, a lot of grounding, right? So, apparently this is grounding. Now, in normal Minecraft, you know, on a normal world, that would make sense. In a Skyblock world, it doesn't really make sense. Like, what's it grounding into? There's no ground. It's just kind of going into the void. But sure, why not? No problems, it says. Beautiful. Okay. So everything seems to be somewhat normal. To increase the chance of a strike, place down a grid of iron bars connected to this compressor. You can have multiple electrostatic compressors on the same grid, and the incoming air will be shared amongst them. That's pretty cool. The grid of iron bars is effective out to 5 blocks horizontally, so like a circular radius, okay. And 5 blocks vertically from the compressor. The more bars, to a maximum of 250 per grid, the better chance of a strike. You can also improve the chances of a strike by adding a lightning rod, a column of up to 10 bars directly above the compressor. To dissipate, a column of iron bars directly below the compressor to ground it. Yep. Okay. Chances of lightning strike are very poor in clear weather, better when raining, and much better in a thunderstorm. So, is it bad that I kind of want to move it now? You know what? I'm going to move it. I'll move it currently off camera. So I'll just pick this up and pick up all the iron bars with like vein mine and stuff. And I'll try and rearrange it somewhere. Just because I kind of want to build iron bars here. And like that looks ugly, having it connect to the wall there. So I really don't want that. So I'm just going to pick this stuff up. And I'll meet you guys back here with this in a different position. Alrighty, here we are. Here is the electrostatic compressor. I'll have to hook up a pipe, probably through the floor here and then up there. Should be easy because we can actually camouflage the stuff if we remember. I don't currently have the camouflage thing on me, but we can get it later. And then this guy goes down quite a distance. So all of that should be good. Let me go ahead and grab that camouflage thing as well as some more iron bars. Because, oh, pneumatic, grab this guy. A little bit of power left in it. Because I'm really struggling to finish this sentence. We're gonna put some iron bars above it to increase that that chance of it happening, right? So how does this go work? I think we right click this, and then we shift right click on this. No? Maybe normal right click? Right click? Right click? There we go. You know what? That doesn't actually look good. But you get the idea. I can run it through the floor and it will look the exact same. So let's go ahead and I guess what's the best way to do this? I think what we should do is set this guy now to do vertical column mode and do that. Oh, how are we going to do this? Stand back a bit and do it. There we go. There's some rods above it now. So now instead of being 83 minutes, it is now 71. Nice. Progress. It doesn't really go much higher, so I think I'm going to have to do like this. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Now, I don't know how often this is going to take place, because this is just an average time, right? Lightning rod length 10. I think that's more than 10. In fact, we had a stack on us, so that's like, what, like almost half a stack, isn't it? We'll leave it there. But it's just, I guess, above 10, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. You can also apparently, spread out iron bars like so, I guess. At least that sounds like what it's saying. I don't know. It's a little bit weird how it explains it. It would really help with having a visual to go with it. It says a grid of iron bars effectively out to 5 blocks, effective out to 5 blocks horizontally from the compressor. Yeah, so we can do 5 blocks out, and it goes in like a circle. So you can sort of have it looking similar to this, right? And I think what we might be able to do, which it's going to look weird, can I camouflage this as an iron bar? No, it's not. It doesn't want to let me. It does not want to let me use this iron bar as a disguise. Oh, that would have been perfect, because then it would definitely look weird, but it would work. So this should be better. I don't. I'm just trying to read what they do. Yeah, the more bars to a maximum of 250, the better chance of a strike. Okay. So I guess this number is going up, but the fact that you can put 250 leads me to think that, like, we don't have enough. You know what I mean? I can place a few more, though. We can, make it look a little bit nicer. Alrighty, well, this is currently what it looks like. No idea if I did this correctly. Let me double check as well that it's a grid of iron bars. The grid of iron bars is effective out to 5 blocks. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty cool. I guess we'll find out eventually if it works, because it'll get struck by lightning or something, and we'll get a burst of air that will probably like blow up our entire base. That sounds pretty cool. I wonder as well, can we get another safety tap? How hard are these to make? Just a pressure gauge. Beautiful. I'm gonna get one of these and slap it onto the guy over here, because I'm a little bit worried. Just the tiniest of bits. So let's place that there. Beautiful. I'll grab some tubes and hook it up, and we might even just call it a day. Alrighty, here we go. Last but not least, it hooks up there. So now it's connected to the system, and you might be thinking this looks absolutely ugly, but here comes the camouflage, and it didn't decide to work. I think because we're out of pressure. So let me go charge them up for a little bit and then come back at you with that theory, or attempt. Alrighty, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. It makes a little bit of noise, but we can just finish this up. And then how cool does this look? It just looks like a nice wooden floor. I wonder, can I put torches on it? You actually can. That is really cool. How nice is that? So this is all lit up. Here is our nice little platform here that I guess is gonna, I don't know, do something to the lightning. It looks interesting. I don't know if it works. We'll find out eventually. So yeah, that should be this entire first little quest line all complete. This little Pneumaticraft quest line. Beautiful. Now I don't know if we'll get through the rest of this stuff, but I guess we'll see what happens. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, do please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. It helps out my channel quite a bit. If you want to join the server and play with us, no one's on at the moment, but they do hop on every now and then. You can do so by joining the Discord below. There is a link in the description, and yeah, all the information is over there. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.